Like on the Solo Sikoa side, maybe that you have the return of Paul Heyman, and with the return of Paul Heyman, he brings back Brock Lesnar, and you have Brock Lesnar as the fifth for not the OG bloodline. Paul Heyman again, because Paul Heyman cannot be a babyface in any situation. He has to be a heel. Just by associating yourself with him, you become a heel. It's the way it's been in WWE for literally a decade at this point, if not longer than that. So I think that could be something that's obviously not going to happen, but if I'm going to fantasy book it,
Sure.
like let's shoot for the biggest names out there to really make this thing interesting.
I think that at first I thought that we'd get Bronson Reed on one side and Seth on the other, and I think the one
I
thing
think we are honestly, I think that's the direction we're heading.
I don't know, Gabe. I don't know that for sure. I'm just spitballing. I'm just saying, just because the WWE has these really short cards, that even though I'd like to see them one-on-one, Hell in a Cell or no disqualification, try to get this thing over with, I think that some of this could be settled in Hell in a Cell. I just think that because they have small cards, that even though as much as I like to see them one-on-one, I think that part of this whole thing with the bloodline, they could sell their own situation around the bloodline thing. But also it makes the WWE seem small, isn't it? Is there anything else that's an attraction that we want to see outside of this at Survivor Series?
No, and that's why some of the rumors you read is that somehow Cody, because no one cares about anything Cody's doing, but hopefully he stays away from this.
Well, I mean, because Cody's going to get KO. They'll do Cody KO.
What if KO goes into this? What if he's on Solo's team?
I think there's a possibility.
Sign me up, man. I'm down for that. So what, you get KO? I mean, the Braun Breaker thing where Jimmy was talking to Braun backstage at Raw, that makes it interesting because Braun Breaker doesn't have a dog in the fight, right? Roman Reigns and his bloodline have burned so many damn people on this run that they had, since 2020, over the last 4 years, they've gone through a lot of people, and I completely understand the people who would be hurt by that and not want to, like Seth Rollins, join teams. So if Seth ends up joining up with Roman and Sami, I think I'm going to be a little disappointed by that because I would rather have Seth stand on principle, unlike Cody. Which again, because that didn't really feel great to me in the moment when they did Cody and Roman as a tag team, as a one-time only type thing. I would love for Seth to stand on principle and be like, no, I am not teaming with Roman Reigns.
See, I agree with that. And that's why for me, the only one that makes sense for Roman's team is The Rock. You protect him. He's not really in the match much. I think ultimately he then turns on Roman and we can start down that path of Rock versus Roman. But KO on the heel side, he can, go to the whole thing I hate Roman. I hate the bloodline. I can't believe Sami's doing this. I want to go against them. And he can be a big part of that match. And it makes sense from a storyline standpoint.
And then Cody does what at Survivor Series? Host?
Yeah, there you go.